spent the first 8 years of my life in Guyana before moving to London, and I've always felt like a country girl at heart. That feeling of connectedness with nature is something I carry with me. Since I've been in Hawaii, I've heard the term Malama Aina. What does that mean?
Malama Aina is really important to us here in Hawaii. It literally means to take care of the land and the ocean. A quarter of the species that we have here in the ocean can only be found here in Hawaii, and the ocean provides for us all.
So how is Hawaii's coastal waters doing?
As remote as we are, we're still really vulnerable to things like climate change and overfishing and pollution. But we are really focused on educating our keiki, our children. And through education, I do believe we can heal the ecosystem.
My first memory of going to the ocean is with my dad. It looked like a giant pool that would never end. But for a lot of kids living in Hawaii today, the ocean can feel far away and even a little scary.
Hawaii reminds me a bit of my home in French Polynesia. It's a privilege to experience these incredible marine ecosystems as a Sea Beyond ambassador. There are just under 300,000 kids under the age of 18 living in Hawaii, and half of them, they can't swim. They need more opportunities to connect with the ocean directly and build a relationship with it.
My favorite way to learn about the ocean is to get in and play. I sometimes dive and grab little hermit crabs. They're really cute. When you put them on your hand, they kind of tickle. Our land and our ocean are connected, and what happens in one affects the other. We have to look after both.
We're really grateful that you guys are here. Come, we'll spread out a little bit so everybody gets a spot in the circle. Aloha, guys. Good morning. So today, I'm going to ask you to learn from our ancestors, and I'm going to ask you to become good ancestors.
So Kapono, we are walking here into a really sacred and important place. Where are we?
This is Waikalua Loko'ia. It's one of only a few fish ponds that remains of what used to be 50 along this bay that fed our people sustainably for generations.
No way, and can you tell us more about how it works?
So we're actually walking on what's called a kuapa, or the fish pond wall, which is a porous wall with openings that we call makaha, or the sluice gates of makaha, that let small herbivorous fish in, keep the predators out. We're really proud to be a partner with Blue Schools and be able to bring kids out onto site so that they can learn through hands-on learning, get wet in the pond and get muddy, and see how this ancient technology works.
We are so lucky to live in this place in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I want to look after it. We all do.
So we have another saying here in Hawaii. It's malama ke kai, ai malama ke kai ya'oi, which means if we take care of the ocean, it'll take care of us.
I love that. I guess ocean literacy means understanding our influence on the ocean and then the ocean's influence on us.
Exactly. It's about refinding that balance.
As we pass the halfway point of the UN Ocean Decade, Prada's Sea Beyond partnership with UNESCO has never been more important. We need to support the next generation of ocean custodians so we can all see beyond.